Welcome, foolish mortals.
Hold! I spy the ruins of a caravan just up ahead. A caravan? Where? Where? Right over there, you daft git. Use your eyes, why don't you? Pretty short-sighted for a scout, aren't you, Argoyle? Argoyle, Ezerkin, both of you be quiet. Yes, Gorkon. Yes, boss. Gotta see what's gone on here. From the looks of things, it's pretty recent. There could be survivors, and we might have some idea of who did this. But we need to secure the area first. Melkertak, Bordrak, you go to either end of the caravan and watch for stragglers. See if there are any scavengers too, and shout them off if you do. We don't need any more trouble. Argoyle, head into the wreckage and look for survivors. Don't touch any baubles. We are not here to rob the dead. Yes, boss. Ezerkin, you're with me. I need you to be here while I talk to you about what happened. You want to talk to me, boss? No, I want to talk to myself. Talk aloud. Think aloud. You'll be my ear. If you say so. So, let's take a look at this. Wooden beams, fine fabric, and a crest of some kind I can't make out. If I had to guess, I'd say this was a human caravan. Humans? Coming through here? It is an odd choice, yes. These mountains are dangerous, even in peacetime. What could possess them to come through here of all places? And what were they transporting? A better question yet. Who were they bringing all of this to? I was under the impression no humans had any business with anyone south of these mountains. Well, strange times we're living in. Maybe someone's had something nice, and now they're playing diplomacy. Huh! Nobody needs Humie steel. They could just take ours if they want it so bad. Huh. You obviously don't know how to sell it. Who would we sell it to? How? Why assume they don't have their own steel? Huh. Why assume anyone on that side wants anything to do with anyone up here? Or over there? Or, for that matter, why they've showed themselves at all? We're getting off track. Let's take another look at those beams. Yes. Judging by this, I'd say we're looking at knoll attack. Knolls? What makes you say that now? Take a look at this indent. It was clearly made by a halberd. Pointing signs of piercing just up here, and the long slashing indent of an axe blade. Ah, sure, come on, Gorkin. You can't tell me that one halberd strike in the wood means it's knolls, can you? No, not just that. But I have been looking at other things as well. Just look at all these baubles on the ground. Shiny rocks, fancy clothing, bits and metal and steel. It's almost as if this wasn't important to the attackers. They just left it here where anyone could take it. Yeah, so? So, this is characteristic of a knoll raid. They don't want goods or valuable things. They're big, cruel, and stupid. The only thing they want is a man flesh. Man flesh? Well, any kind of flesh. They want slaves, they want snacks. And they'll take both, but they won't take anything else. Yes, clearly this is a knoll attack. So, don't think we'll be finding anyone inside then, eh? I wouldn't dismiss them yet. If anyone's in there, Argoyle will find them. You really think he'll find someone stupid enough to hide in there? You think gnolls aren't thorough enough to go inside and check? True. But it's also possible we'll find a survivor with magic who could hide themselves from sight, or a particularly sneaky person. Or maybe there are scavengers. Either way, I want to know we're not alone here. Boss! I found someone! Hey? What? I think he says he found something. Argoyle, I swear upon the ancestors, if you've been picking through the baubles again... No, boss! It ain't no baubles I found. It's a baby! A what? Yeah, it's a baby. Here, take a look. Its skin is very pink. No signs of tattoos or markings. No fangs or tusks. Ugh, a humy baby. Suppose we shouldn't be surprised. But why here? And where did you find this, Argoyle? Oh, don't really remember, to be honest. Just heard something humming against some collapsed wooden beam, so I threw him out of the way, and I found it. I reached through to see if I could pick it up, and I did. You say there was magical energy around it? Yeah. Didn't really know what was going to happen when I touched it, but, well, nothing did. Ugh. You really are ignorant, aren't you? If I were with you, I would have told you what it did, and I would have stopped you from touching it. Don't see what the big deal is. I got the baby, didn't I? Yes, you did. And this child is a liability. We should put it back where we found it. What? You did not just say that, Hesserkin. How can you suggest we abandon this child? Its parents are gone. Yeah, so what? It's a humy baby. You've seen what they did to our kids. I don't see anything different. The difference is, we are not animals, and we're certainly not going to bring back all those who died in the wars. Yeah! Besides, the Warlord will want to know about this anyway. Do you want to tell him we left a baby to die? I'm sure if we explained the circumstances, he'd understand. No, it's my decision, and I say we bring it back. It won't last here, and it's likely its parents are dead, or we'll never see it again. Yeah, I agree, boss. Melkertak and Bordrak won't agree with this. They won't have a choice. They're grunts. They're only here to make sure we do our job. And we've done it. Now let's go. War Party Leader Gorkin. Yes, my Warlord Fargus? I've received your report of the human caravan site you discovered, and the attack that took place. I assume all the details you've given are correct. Yes, my Warlord. Most troubling indeed. A Warlord? I recognize the crest you mentioned in your report. It's a human kingdom from the valley below, a very minor one. Taronus. Taronus, my Warlord? Oh, you wouldn't have heard of it. I knew someone there once. But, well, whoever they were, they have long since passed on. And the kingdom, it was attacked recently. So they are either dead or they escaped. So that caravan, You mean, yes. It is likely they were refugees attempting to flee to safety in the south. I don't know what they thought they'd find there. It's all desert and tribal violence. But I suppose they thought they had to go somewhere that the raiders would not follow. Instead, they found the knolls. Well, my lord, I would happily lead a search party to find the knolls if you'd let me. Don't bother. I would gladly send you to burn out every gnoll stronghold on this mountain, but their sense of smell is too strong. They'd smell us coming and simply up stakes and move. It's what they've done every time. So what can we do? For the humans, nothing. The child you brought back with you, on the other hand, well, maybe we can find something to do with her. Her, my warlord? The nursemaid took a look at the baby and has told me a few things. At a glance it is unremarkable, but it is a girl, and a strong one by all accounts. It is one that, perhaps, might have a place among us. A warlord? Are you sure? Oh yes. I've spoken with High Shaman Durkin and Chief Blacksmith Rargok. They're both on board. But who would take care of her, my warlord? I would, or more specifically, my wife and my children. A warlord? You sure about that? No. But I will not entrust her safety to one of the dozens of families just waiting to tear apart a human at the limbs. And more to the point, I sense something in it. This woman, this child rather, reminds me of a woman I knew long, long ago. From Tyronus, my lord? Yes. I always wondered about her. Well, you are dismissed. All you need to know for now is that he will have the child live among us. If she fails to adapt to life here, we will find a place for her in the human kingdoms in the valley. If she does, she will stay here and become a warrior of the Stonefire tribe. Yes, my warlord.